This is the last one now. After that, full-fledged cash flow statement questions can be taken up. Now be attended. The financing activities inflows will include wherever you get the money from the money lenders or wherever you borrow the money, it will be included in financing activities. So starting from liability side, asset side all result in investing activities, liability side all will result in financing activities. Which is the first liability we used to write? Shareholders funds, first liability. In shareholders funds we have share capital. So issue of shares is an inflow of cash. If you issue the shares in the public, then you get the money. So there is an inflow relating to financing activity. Then reserves and surplus affects operating activities. Then we come to non-current liabilities. So in non-current liabilities, issue of debentures is an inflow related to financing activity. We are borrowing the money from debenture holders. Earlier we used to show it as sources of funds, but now it will come in inflows of financing activities. Then borrowing of bank loan. Okay, borrowing of bank loan will also come in financing activity. Then coming to current liabilities, bank overdraft will not include here. As per the new formats now, we included in cash and bank balance. Bank overdraft is a negative bank balance. And I told you in one of the questions again, cash and bank don't take it. Because that is the reason we are finding why the cash and bank balance is changing. So finally at the end our answer should match from cash and bank balance. So bank overdraft will not be taken into consideration. In outflows we will include redemption of shares. Redemption is possible only of preference shares. So redemption of preference shares. Then same way redemption of debentures. Earlier we used to include in uses of funds. Now we include in financing activities outflow. Okay, because here we are repaying the money borrowed. So the financing activities flow is decreasing. Then repayment of bank loan. Okay, repayment of bank loan. And other than that, two more. Interest paid on debentures. So like in last chapter, interest on debentures, we used to give two effects. One was O plus and second was uses of funds. Now also interest paid will give two effects, but O plus and F minus. O plus as a non-operating expense will add it, and financing activities will show it in outflow. So F minus. Same way dividend paid on equity shares and preference shares, there is also outflow related to financing activities. Generally this amount will get by making the growth use. If dividend paid is missing. Proposed dividends workings will have to be paid. And CDD paid. Along with dividend, now we also have the point of CDD this year in college. So CDD paid on dividend will also come in outflow of financing activities. Did you understand this? So 3 inflows and 6 outflows are possible. 3 inflows include issue of shares, issue of debentures, borrowing of bank loan, and outflows opposite of that. Redemption of shares, redemption of debentures, and repayment of bank loan. And 3 more outflows. Interest paid on debentures, dividend paid to equity and preference shareholders, and CDD paid on dividend. Is everyone clear with this? So, summary is all over now. Okay? Look at question 6, page 35 here. Market important. Actually, in college they have taken simple one only, but in our packet it is more complicated. So, let's go it this way only so that in case if it comes, you are able to answer it in exams. Be attended. From the following information, calculate cash flows from investing and financing activities of Moon Limited. Look at the adjustments first. During the year, furniture costing 40,000 was sold at a profit of 30,000. So profit of 30,000, what effect it would have? Profit I plus O minus. Profit will come in operating activities as non-cash income. So right now we are doing only investing and financing activities, so no effect. What would be the selling price of furniture? Why? 40 plus 30. We need the accumulated depreciation. We have to add the profit in book value. The profit or loss is to be added in WDV, not in the cost. Okay? So from cost first we have to minus. Then you will get WDV, then you would add the profit, and then you will get the selling price. Directly you cannot do 40 plus 30. Now we don't know what is the accumulated depreciation. Depreciation on furniture charged during the year amounted to 50,000. During the year means current year's depreciation. What effect it would have in cash flow statement? O plus. Current year's depreciation will come in O plus, but right now no effect because we are doing investing and financing activities. How would you find accumulated depreciation of the furniture sold? Without that, you cannot get the selling price. We'll make accumulated depreciation as ledger account. Mark accumulated depreciation as ledger account. And why do we have to make it here? To get accumulated depreciation of furniture sold. In college also they have done this example, but they have done it in simple manner. Like question 5. Directly they have given a furniture costing 40,000, having accumulated depreciation of so and so amount sold for 30,000. They have directly given that. Okay, so in college they have done it far more simple manner. This is more complicated. First we have to make here accumulated depreciation account to find accumulated depreciation of asset sold. After that we'll make this workings and find the and after that we'll make this workings and find purchase. So here we have to make accumulated depreciation account first to find the depreciation on assets. Did everyone understand this? Let us do that first. First working will be of accumulated depreciation account. And what is the reason of making accumulated depreciation account? Yes, to find the depreciation of the asset which is sold. In the last question that was directly given. So we did not make accumulated depreciation account because then we would make it to find current year's depreciation that we don't need in investing and financing activities. Now see here, what is opening balance of accumulated depreciation? 345077. That will come in accumulated depreciation on credit side. 45077. Take the correction. 45077. Closing balance 81139 will come on debit side. To balance carried down 81139. What else? Yes, adjustment to what is the depreciation during the year? 50,000. That will also come on credit side by depreciation account 50,000. Now whatever balance remains is accumulated depreciation of the asset sold. Okay. So 50 plus 45 95077 minus 81139 13938 to machinery account in bracket balancing figure means what is the accumulated depreciation of the machine which is sold? 13938. Any doubts with this? Is furniture here? Okay, then to furniture. So what is the accumulated depreciation of the furniture which is sold? 13938. Any confusion in this? Now we can find the selling price of the furniture. Okay, second working. What is the cost of furniture sold? 40,000 minus what is the accumulated depreciation of the furniture sold? Yes? 13938. So what is its WDV? 26062 plus it is sold at a profit of 30,000 means what is its selling price? 5606. Did everyone of you understand this? So we could not find the selling price until and unless we had accumulated depreciation of the furniture sold. And that's the reason why we made accumulated depreciation. In the last two questions which you practiced, accumulated depreciation of the asset sold was directly given. Got it, everyone? Now, we have to make furniture account in balance sheet, furniture and cost mark ledger account. That we have to make to find purchase of furniture. Okay, furniture account will be made to find purchase of furniture. Now what is the opening balance of furniture? 1 lakh. That will come on debit side. Then what is the closing balance of furniture? 1,80,000. That will come on credit side. Okay, able to understand this? Further, also one more thing, what is the effect of this selling price of furniture sold? Investing activities inflow. Okay. Now which depreciation here will come on credit side? That is what amount? 13938. Okay, here we are making furniture account again at cost. So credit side by accumulated depreciation account. The depreciation of furniture sold, that is 13938. Okay. Further sales will come on credit side by bank account. In bracket working note 2 we get the sales amount 56062 and profit will come on debit side to profit and loss account 30,000. Now whatever balancing remains that will be taken as purchase of furniture. So credit side 180 2 lakhs 10,000, 180 2 lakh 50,000. 2 lakh 50,000 minus 130 1 lakh 20,000, that is purchase of fixed asset or furniture to bank account in bracket balancing figure. What effect will be given for purchase of furniture? I minus outflow of investing activities. Do you all understand these workings, everyone? Now one more adjustment included. Third adjustment. Loan from bank was repaid on 39/16. Now see, neither is the beginning of the year nor is the end of the year. See in balance sheet, what is the loan from bank? Opening balance 270, closing 150. How much is repaid? 1,20,000. That will come in outflow of financing activity marked as F minus. Now, can I say that on 2,70,000, listen carefully, on 2,70,000 we have to pay interest up till 30th September. On 30th September we are doing the repayment. So on 2,70,000 we have to pay interest till 30th September, that is 6 months. And from 30th September onwards we have to pay interest on 1,50,000. So how will we get interest on bank loan here? 2,70,000 into 10% into 6 by 12 plus 1,50,000 into 10% into 6 by 12. Because the repayment is neither done in the beginning nor done at the end, it's done in the middle of the year. So on opening balance we will calculate for half of the year, and then on 150 we will calculate for remaining half of the. Raise your hand who did not understand this. So written over there, interest F minus. Even interest will come in F minus. Now only capital remains untouched in the above balance sheet. What is opening balance of capital? 5 lakhs. Closing? Means can I say we have issued shares of 2 lakhs? F plus. So no workings are needed for financing activities. Directly we have to make cash flows statement. So give the heading, statement showing cash flows from investing and financing activities. Mount Limited, statement showing cash flows from investing and financing activities. Give the heading. Now, period. First we show investing activities. Everything marked as I. In the balance sheet, nothing is marked as I. In the adjustment also, nothing is marked as I. Directly we have it in the workings only. So in the working one, we don't have working two. Sale of furniture 56062 in bracket working note 2. And from third working note I minus. Purchase of furniture in bracket working note 3 1,20,000 in bracket. Only two items of investing. So minus 63,938, that is cash flows from investing activities. Any confusion with this? And now financing activities. We have marked capital as F plus. So issue of shares 2 lakhs. Then we have marked repayment of bank loan as F minus. Repayment of bank loan 1,20,000 in bracket. And we have marked interest on loan as F minus. So interest paid on bank loan. Now that how did we count? I discussed opening balance will count it for 6 months. So 2,70,000 into 10% into 6 by 12, 13,500 plus on 1,50,000 will count for 6 months. 1,50,000 into 10% into 6 by 12, 7,500, 13,500, 17,500, 21,000 in bracket. So final 145 to subtract 59,000. That is cash flows from financing activities. Did everyone understand this? So all the three activities are done: operating, investing and financing. Now one more lecture and maybe maximum 2 and we finish the chapter. Now we have to take full-fledged example where we have to make full cash flow statement. All the three will come together. Is everyone clear with this? Your homework will be question 11B. Look at it. From the following information, calculate cash flows from financing and investing activities. Adjustment during the year, plant costing 80,000 was sold at a profit of 1 lakh. Again, what is missing here? Accumulated depreciation. Second adjustment, depreciation on plant and machinery charged during the year was 10 lakhs. Exactly same like this question. First, you'll make accumulated depreciation account and find accumulated depreciation on machinery sold. Then you'll find its selling price. Then you'll make machinery account to find purchase of machinery. Loan was repaid on 1/4, so good. Beginning of the year, so you'll count interest on closing balance. Okay. So that interest will come in financing activities outflow, and then equity share capital, issue of shares will come in financing activities inflow, and repayment of that loan will come in financing activities outflow. Exactly similar to this. Okay, mark it as your homework. And question number 16B, I am not discussing it, that is also exactly similar. Only extra point is that machine investments. I make some corrections in the figures. Capital, can you see it's 20 lakhs, 1 0 has gone down. Loan from bank is 10 lakh 80,000, again 1 0 has gone down. And investments are 1 lakh 2,000 and 84,000. Okay.